Hello everyone, my name is Szamer and welcome to my first look review on Ashwalkers, a survival journey. So, the Steam summary is, a survival journey through a harsh world without rules or judgment. Only your choices matter in the face of moral dilemmas. Manage your party, food, and equipment in this non-linear narrative survival sim with 34 possible endings. So, for the people in the stream, it is 15% off, so obviously if you like the look of it over the next hour, then there is a link down below. It is literally the picture down in the panels below. If you're watching this on YouTube later on, it is $17. So Australian, so it's probably like 12 bucks or something like that USD, so it's not expensive considering it says it's got 34 possible endings. So its developer is Nameless 13, if that's Roman numerals. Thanks for the game. Publisher is Dear Villages and 24 Entertainment, and it was released on the 6th of April 2020. So let's get into it. Almost 2 weeks ago, the third squad left the Citadel in search of a legendary Dome of Domes. They couldn't name it any better. Do I click? No, I just wait. Yes, I do. The squad members, Petra the captain, Sin the warrior, Shin, Kali the diplomat, and Nadir the scout have been picking their way curiously through the deadly, unbreathable, and ash-filled outside air. The squad is the last hope of survival for the 200,000 souls of the Citadel. Having crossed the desert canyon of the north, they have finally arrived in view of the Ash Plains Beacon, a crucial milestone in their search for the legendary refuge. Welcome to Ashwalkers. You can move around the game world with left click. Alright, so I play as the captain, and the rest follow me. It's a nice style game. I will put that out there straight away. That's one of the reasons why I requested it, because it looks really nice. You need to help your squad survive bad weather, hostile forces, and the passage of time. Find a resource to gather before carrying on. So firewood, basically. You can gather resources in exchange for energy. Petra is exhausted. Change squad gatherer with right click. Okay, so they got a little battery type of thing. Okay, knowledge. One of the furthest refuges from the Citadel used by Pathfinders to glean meteorological and cartographical data. One of the beacons containing data on the Dome of Domes should be located here. The beacon. Several days after leaving the Citadel, the squad explores an abandoned outpost. The Pathfinder's information was correct. One of the beacons that will guide them to the Dome of Domes is indeed right here. I'm just gonna keep saying it. That is the stupidest fucking name ever. The Dome of Domes. It could have been anything else, but no, the Dome of Domes. As Kali starts hacking the beacon's data, I'm gonna call him Sin. Sin keeps a vigilant watch of the outpost's exits, scanning for any potential threats. Meanwhile, Nadir begins preparing the trail the squad will take through the ashes, as Petra uses the radio to set contact. A radio set to contact the operator. The speaker of the rudimentary radio crackles and hisses before the reassuring voice of the operator is heard. Congratulations on behalf of the authority. You've reached the first beacon. Now you must decide on your strategy to reach the second beacon. Throughout the adventure, you will need to make decisions to progress, and that's why there are 34 different endings. Keep moving, plan ahead, and act fast. That's knowledge right there. Every obstacle in our path will be destroyed. How about no? We seek to understand the world and prepare ourselves to meet it, or shall be invisible and therefore invincible. I'm gonna go with this one. Knowledge. The squad members act boldly and strategically. The operator validates their choice, highlighting the urgency and honor at stake. With the next wave, the Citadel will collapse. Our hopes lie with you, scouts. May victory be ours. The radio signal goes dead and the squad resumes their determined march. Definitely like how you can read it all before you continue on, unlike the start of the game. You should set up camp before continuing your expedition. Okay. The stronger your campfire is, the more efficient your camp activities and resources consumption will be. Add 2 combustibles, not consumables, to the fire and continue. I try to do the same thing. The stronger your campfire is, the more efficient your camp activities and resources. Okay. How do I just grab and... You need to keep your squad members' levels of satiety... What the fuck is that word? Warmth and energy. Is that like... sanity? Maybe? Anyway, and energy as high as possible using the meager resources available. If a character runs out of one of these values, they will begin to lose health points. Give Kali a ration to continue. I'm guessing this is a ration? Just a random chicken leg that's half eaten. KFC. If the health of one of your characters reaches 0, they will die. Or just become a corpse, moving around, use them against the enemies. If 3 squad members die, the game's over. Okay, because obviously, yeah. Other camp tasks are available in the scheduling section. Consult your schedule to continue. You need energy to gather resources and walk on. Grant Petra a rest to continue. The squad members' level of hope improves or reduces the efficiency of their tasks, their consumption, and some event choices. Select Kali and Tia to have a conversation in order to continue. These 2 are going to talk about life and death. It's like when you're copying someone's homework, but using a thesaurus to change words. Squad members can also stand guard to protect the rest of the squad from danger. Yeah. And it also has numbers for each thing. But do they pop up anywhere else? I don't know. Each squad member has skills which increase or decreases how effective camp tasks are. You will need to find out what these skills are on your own. Alright. So, yeah. So, you guys can't see the top 2. But essentially, rest gives someone 16 energy. But it also increases the need for protection, I'm gonna say, by 3. And the guard, which I put 1 person in, minuses the need for protection by 3. So I think we're at a nil. The danger level, it increases by 3%, so it's 11%. And then they just talk over the fire about pop finals. New Avatar ones are coming out soon. I'm wanting the Avatar one. Did I ever tell you about the time when I was stuck underwater for 2 whole days in the Great River during a pyroclastic flow? 2 days? No, you never told me that tale. But that's impossible. You don't want to know my cunning survival technique. Did you breathe through fish? Did you use a straw? Of course I want to know. Go on, tell me. And now they're not gonna tell us. They're just gonna leave us hanging like an amazing joke. Carly's discouraged. Carly and Nadir find a travel log its contacts make for a depressing read. How fun! This is gonna be like the darkest dungeon where they all just decide to torment each other to death. That's why I stopped playing that game. I got quite a far through it as well. So annoying. Time spent carrying out camp tasks diminishes the charges your campfire retains, increase the danger of negative future events, and uses up time. Yeah. You now know the basics of squad survival. You have to find out the rest for yourself. Good luck. May your squad save the Citadel from destruction. I wonder how many of the 34 endings are actually, like, good endings. I don't think this is a good place to go into. This is probably a bad idea. The mansion. As the squad enters a surprisingly well-conserved ruin, Sin steps on a cable. It's a rudimentary trap which, with a muffled click, locks the front door. Yeah, I don't know if there was another way to go, but hey. Ah, the Hound. Okay, let's die. The corner of the dusty room are at least 24 figures, dressed in wolf pelts, observing the squad with spears and bows at ready. Oh my god, excuse me. It's difficult to determine the exact level of their hostility. Direct confrontation is risky. The wolf-headed savages await the squad's reaction. Peaceful normally goes pretty well. But then again, they could just fucking attack us, and then we're not prepared. The squad decides to play for time. The savages calm down a little, but one tall warrior orders the others to lower their weapons, then he speaks. You stand on the territory of the Hounds. Oh, the Hound. If you can prove the valor of your clan in one-on-one, hand-to-hand combat, you will be welcome. Yeah, you know what? Why not, huh? I need to test out the game in an hour. I may as well fight someone. The squad accepts the challenge. The tall warrior nods, satisfied. I will be your adversary. Who will be mine? This is not a duel to the death. The chosen squad member must wait, what? This is not a duel to the death. The chosen squad member must display strategy or brute force. The audacious captain? Wait, what? This choice could have negative consequences. This choice could have negative consequences. This choice could have negative... is dejected. Sin is defeated. I think I need to look up some words. Defeat. Meaning. Person who expects or exceedingly ready to accept failure. Oh, okay, so they think they're gonna lose. And then dejected. spell it? Sad and depressed, dispirited. Yay! Okay, so this is the only one who thinks they can... The agile diplomat. Alright. Callie steps forward and stretches nimbly. The savage mocks the adolescent. Callie hopes to use this contempt to her advantage. Plus, Callie's actually the only one that is fully healed. Prepare to dodge. Squad member makes ready to dodge the blow. The savage warrior launches himself at his target, but his attack is easily dodged. Counterattack! Draw him over towards a rotten floorboard. Said it was a pretty well preserved place though. The squad member carefully retreats. The savage pursues his target, but the floorboard gives way and his leg is stuck. The combat ends with a beating to the nuts. Total immobilization of the adversary. The savage warrior declares forfeit, overwhelmed by the squad member's strategy. Yeah, bitch. That's how I roll. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for the yeah. The savages acknowledge the squad's strength. They salute them with respect and humility. The squad members are welcomed into the refuge, which suddenly takes on a warmer and more welcoming aspect. The savages and the hound prove to be amicable. The squad members can stop over here before resuming their journey. Day 15. The members of the 3rd Squad leave the mansion. The Hound waves them off. Knowing that such friendly encounters are possible remotivates the squad members, but the road ahead of them is still long. Oh. I think I actually did really fucking well. So I can continue, but so yeah, there's the beacon, the wolf, the campfire, Ash Valley, the hunt, the mansion, the hound. So yeah, I think I actually did really good with that. Strategy is up there, diplomacy is up there, stealth is not necessarily up there. Oh, I can move this around, cool. So trust, caution, daring. Your squad seeks to communicate with strangers to avoid conflict and limit damage. The preferred methods are negotiation, discussion, and bargaining. I mean, that's what I try and like to do. I like to not fight, but if I do need to fight, I can destroy the fucking enemies. That's what I like to do with like these type of games. The problem is, I'm not sure how strong these characters actually are, hence why I chose those routes before in the other fight. Your squad agrees to trust others, privileging discussion, kindness, and consultation over direct conflict. Yeah, I actually think I'm doing really fucking well with this. And I think in another 10 minutes I'll actually properly be able to review the game. I'll do the first look review at least. Okay, so for one thing, it looks great. It's got a really nice look to it, especially the blood on the people. I think that's a bug though, because that shouldn't be there anymore. They're completely healed, or at least I'm pretty damn sure they are. Their health bars are healed up. I really like this game. The HUD is really good. Shows off everything you need really well, and it doesn't take up too much room. I can't stand out for too long. I really, really like this game. Even though I've only played 50 minutes of it, I definitely want to play more. It's something that, as a first look review, it's kind of hard to review, but I think I've played quite a bit of it to see what the game potentially is. And yeah, there's the 34 endings, so it's I'm interested to see like what I get on my first try. Like I'm just going with like gut instinct type of thing the first go around. because obviously I don't know how punishing the game is. So far it seems like everything is going really great. I've made friends with practically everyone. When I've been attacked by animals, we've either fought them off or like strategically got around it. We've got enough resources because we're collecting stuff. But the thing is that could easily change. That all of my luck could easily just go away later on, or like could someone could die. Like in the next 5 meters, we get attacked by something, and then just shit goes horribly wrong. I don't think so. I don't think that would happen, but yeah. So I haven't been able to figure out how forgiving this game is and whatnot, but so far it seems really good. I'm guessing other options that I could have done could have been really fatal or whatnot. I think I've just chosen really well. Yeah, the story is interesting. I'm very much interested to see the rest of the story and to see. I'm definitely going to finish the game, as in like finish the one playthrough, and see what ending I get. And I might potentially try and do it again to see what the difference is. Or I'm assuming that there's enough multiple choices. Yeah, I'm assuming that there's a bunch of multiple choices. Like, there was a fork in the road at one point that I did. You could lose against the hound, the people that I fought. Well, I did one-on-one combat with. You could lose against them, and they could attack you. They could rush you or whatever. So yeah, I think this is a bunch of those type of things. I think the game, it's got the same road every time. You just it just branches off different ways depending on where you go. I think that's how the game works. I don't think it's randomly generated. It could potentially be. I'm not quite sure. Obviously, I'd have to do a full review and playthrough and multiple times of that, which I will of course do when I do my Steam review of it. But this is just my first look review. So yeah, I think it's really nice. It plays well. And it kind of reminds me of like the Wasteland games, where you're trying to survive and trying to help people and whatnot. So yeah, the atmosphere as well is really good. I think the audio is fantastic with it. They've definitely cut corners when it comes to literally everything. Every character and enemy, it's just a dark silhouette. So they haven't had to put much detail into it, which is fine. It can work really well, because otherwise, obviously, you would have to fucking make a character model for every single thing, while they've put in a lot of detail for your 4 characters and not needed to do anything else, which is, it's fine. It's a nice, not necessarily symbolic, but it's just like something like that. So anyway, I think that's all I need to say for the game. If you've just watched the review, check out the gameplay for yourself and whatnot. If you like the game and you're interested, there is a link down below. Otherwise, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe. And I'll see you all in another video. Bye bye.